I know there are certain things you do that wakes you up, but why did you pick up doing these two things? One is writing a book and then podcasting, right? What is the ultimate goal here? And who's the audience that you want to sort of have listen to you?
So both writing and podcasting take care of one innate need I've always had in my life, which is to share stuff that I'm consuming. I am a sharer. I am that irritating person in the room who will say, have you watched this video? Have you read this book? Did you know this? About stuff that is not in any way your, like, he doesn't know what's in the textbook, but he knows this random fact. I was that kid, right? So both of them and both the formats and all the formats which I use are innately about, can you condense together different pieces of information and share it with a wider audience? That's where, I mean, my creator satisfaction comes from that, the fact that I've been able to do that. From a vision standpoint, for me, I feel there is a lack. There is too much information on the internet. There's very little curation of it. Or rather, not very little. There is far lesser curation than there needs to be. And I've always believed that if you can actually funnel down value for people to consume content, which will actually help them in their life, then you could actually you'd be on to building something really interesting. So I've always had this vision of a media company that just literally gives you the right kind of content to consume. You don't have to come up with it. It's all there. Just need to curate it. So in my head, somewhere I'm building a media network behind my thought process. But I think I do a lot of this just for the sheer satisfaction of sharing stuff. Even my book, right? If you look at the bibliography of my book, you'll find about 20 to 25 books, which you can actually buy because I got value from them, which I took pieces from them. And my literal process was, let's map out all the stories from my life, which I would want to kind of have in the book. All the concepts, philosophies, and theories, which I've always found to give me perspective, and from books, which I think will have value. And how do we align them into individual chapters and lessons? Is at a broad level what I did. Obviously took a lot of mix and match and cut, copy, paste, and some stuff got thrown out the window in between. But I largely like to just share information which has given me value, so it will give somebody else value. Each piece of content I create at the core is that it's literally saying, can you learn something interesting from this to give you value in life? Over time, you'll figure ways to monetize, do that stuff. And thankfully, I have a day job, have also had a good entrepreneurial journey to be able to kind of also not have this be a primary way to monetize. But monetization is always at the back of your head. I think it's an innate human problem that you will always think of, how do I make money out of this, which will not go away. But so that's really the plan. The plan is that I want to write a bunch more books. I have ideas for at least 2 to 3 more books, which I will hopefully write. But I need to process of putting this book out there is still on. It will be on for a large part of the year. And then maybe later in the year, start working on the next book.